Skateboarding is often seen as a simple pastime for those who have nothing better to do. But in reality, skaters often seem like a different breed of person, willing to try over and over to land something or to get better. The feeling of progression is one of the best feelings in the world, and it's perhaps what keeps skaters like Jack rolling.
Skateboarding has had an impact on my life in ways that I never thought were possible. It has brought me the best friends, the most amazing memories, but I would say the number one thing that skateboarding has taught me is perseverance. I first got into skateboarding when I was 6 years old. At that time, I was super obsessed with the Tony Hawk games, that all I ever wanted was my own skateboard. And luckily enough, for my 6th birthday, my parents got me this little skateboard. I was able to teach myself how to ride around on it, but I could never really do any tricks. So I just kind of gave up on it for 14 years. It wasn't until this summer I was digging through my garage and I found my old skateboard from when I was 6. And I had the idea of going to a skate park to try it again. And from that first day that I went to the skate park, I grew obsessed with skating. And that's what I did for the rest of my summer. When summer ended and I got to OU, I was quickly going to the Athens skate park almost every day. I always dreamed of doing a trick where you would air out of the ramp, grab your board, and come back down. When I got to Athens, I soon found out that that trick was called a backside air. And that became my biggest obsession. I would go to class, I'd think about doing a backside air. I'd go to sleep at night dreaming about doing a backside air. So I would go to the park almost every day and attempt this trick for 2 to 3 hours. And so much time passed that I grew so discouraged and disappointed that I might never land it. And then came a day in January where all of my best friends were at the park. They kept on encouraging me, and I had this one attempt where I dropped in, I went up the ramp, held onto my board, and rode back down. And I jumped off my board and I was like screaming at the top of my lungs and just going nuts. I'd worked months and so many hours for that trick that it was one of the best moments of my life. And I'm so thankful that I didn't give up. If you want something, no matter what it may be, if you try and fail 1,000 times, never lose sight of your goal. I promise you, the reward at the end is worth it.